My mother has had a much more profound and meaningful impact on my life than anyone I've ever met or any event I've ever been through. My mother basically raised me alone, and I think she did pretty well. She taught me her love for animals, she taught me trust and honesty, and she taught me politeness. But the first thing she instilled in me was a love for animals. My mother worked very closely with the Shelbyville Bedford Humane Society and Southeastern Cocker Rescue. What this meant for us is that we constantly had two or three animals to care for. One of my tasks as a child was to help care for these animals, and so I learned how to do that from a very young age. And over 10 years, we helped care for and find homes for a little over 200 animals. And on top of having those animals at our house at any time, we also grew up with dogs, cats, snakes, birds, hermit crabs, and even a few fish of our own. The second thing she taught me was trust and honesty, which I kind of threw together. My mother never doubted anything that I said as a kid. She had a lot of trust in me. I never lied to her because of that, because I would have felt too guilty. My mother is and was very honest with me. From a young age, pause it. Can you pause it? Can you stop it? Mom never doubted the truthfulness of anything I said as a kid. I never lied to her because of her trust in me. I would have felt way too guilty. Mom is and was very honest with me. From a young age, my mom gave me very honest and straightforward answers to any of the questions a curious little kid could think up. Because I got curious about a couple dogs doing something I wasn't familiar with, I got to talk at about age 6. The third thing my mother taught me was politeness. My mom runs a mobile dog grooming business and is constantly on the phone with her customers. Anyone that has worked in customer service or has talked to anyone who has, which is probably everyone, knows how rude and disrespectful people can be to customer service reps. She's been hung up on and cursed at dozens of times. Never once has she as much as raised her voice at any of them. She has a special skill that few people have. She can be the most polite and helpful person in the world to someone she absolutely despises. And because of seeing how rude her own customers can be, I try to be nice to every cashier, cook, bagger, waiter, or waitress I come across just to make their day a little bit better or at least not any worse. In conclusion, my mother is an avid animal lover. She is honest and trusting, and she is the most polite person I know. My mother has worked very hard to instill these values in me. I will forever be grateful for how she has raised me and hope to someday be half the parent that she was.